Hi, I'm Erin Walker, owner of Body Love Wellness, a holistic wellness community for women. And today we're going to start talking about the connection between the mind and body, how mental and emotional health affects your physical health. It's no secret that the mind and body are connected. For example, some people, when they get really upset or nervous or anxious, it makes them feel that their bowels get loose and they have to go to the bathroom. Their stomach feels gurgly, or they feel butterflies in their stomach. That's a very easy example that we can all relate to. From a traditional Chinese medicine perspective, symptoms, physical symptoms, are simply a physical manifestation of unresolved emotional conflicts or traumas. It can be something that has just happened to you a month ago, happened to you 10 years ago, and you've never been able to really process it and release it. Now, many times we have a natural coping mechanism where we just learn how to accept something and move on, but it doesn't mean that we have really processed it and released that so it is no longer affecting our bodies physically. So generally, people who have chronic health issues, those are rooted in some sort of long-standing unresolved emotional trauma or conflict, and the body is harboring that emotion over all those years, and it begins to affect that specific body organ or system that particular emotion connects to. From a Chinese medicine perspective, each emotion is harbored or resides in a specific organ. And there are 10 key emotions that pretty much cover most of the gamut of things that we will think, feel, and believe. For example, the liver harbors anger, frustration, and resentment. If you have a tendency, like myself, to be prone to liver imbalances and it's something you always have to pay attention to, that probably means that you have deep-rooted years history of things, traumas and things that you've experienced that have made you feel things like anger, frustration, and resentment, and never really learned to process and release, not accept and move on, and so the organ is still harboring it. Symptoms of liver imbalance include menstrual pain, dizziness, eye issues like blurriness and other eye issues, digestive issues, bloating, just to name a few. So if you tend to have like chronic issues in any of these areas, they kind of come and go, but you can't figure out why it keeps coming back, the real root is probably an unresolved emotional conflict or trauma that your body is still holding on to, and you need some help learning to release it. So stick with me this week. We're going to dig deep into how the mind and body work together and how specific emotions affect different parts of the body. That could be that last missing piece to that chronic issue you've been dealing with. If you think that you have been dealing with chronic unresolved emotional trauma, and it might be affecting your body, hit me up for a free health consultation, and I'll walk you through how to approach it. Have a great week, everybody.